My daughter is 8, and sometimes trying to get her to brush her teeth is like pulling teeth. And Dr. Raffy, who is a dentist, knows all about this. He's the chair of Brush-a-mania, which sounds like a super cool, fun way to motivate kids to want to brush their teeth. Why is it important that they brush their teeth in the first place? I know, having lived with what I'm dealing with now from poor dental health as a kid, but you tell me from an expert's point of view.
Very simple. It prevents cavities, and as they get older, prevent gum disease, bone disease, right?
Yeah, bone disease,
yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's very frustrating. You've bought a huge toothbrush that has brushamania.ca on it. That's the website. It'll give us details on what?
Well, I chair a program called Brushamania. We educate children, elementary students, to brush their teeth every day, and then also we run a contest for them. So if they brush their teeth every day for 30 days, 100 times over 30 days, they're entering in the contest. There's an Xbox to be won, there's 50 tablets to be won, and it's all online. It's open to any child in Canada.
Wow. All right, let's talk a little bit more about some of the problems that you're encountering with kids who aren't brushing their teeth. Are they not getting the message? Are you seeing problems fairly frequently?
Fortunately, with fluoride in the City of Toronto water, we don't have a lot of decay for kids that grew up in Toronto. But unfortunately, children who have come from other parts of even Canada, you will see decay. So no, you know, kids are kids. They're not going to be brushing every day. They don't brush properly. They miss certain areas, and so the cavities are still a problem.
And you're right, the bone disease, because once that bacteria gets down into the gums, it's heading to the jawbone,
Correct.
right?
Correct. So that's more as adults. So we're focused on the kids to get them to develop good habits, hygiene habits at a young age, which will carry on into adulthood. But as adults, yes, you and I unfortunately are susceptible to bone disease, and that's the #1 cause of tooth loss today is bone disease, not cavities. Cavities are preventable. We understand cavities. Bone disease, unfortunately, we cannot prevent. Well, we can prevent, we can't treat.
Keep the teeth in the head, because
Correct.
once you start losing them, it's like a domino effect.
Correct.
So the Brushamania allows you to get out there and really get out there to inform the kids. So how do you get through to them?
So we put on a presentation. It's about 20 minutes. We'll go to schools, elementary schools, and talk to the students about brushing, flossing. We have these props. We dress the kids up as teeth. And so you engage the kids and have fun. It's a fun presentation. We have a mascot, Timmy the Tooth, and the kids go wild whenever Timmy comes out. So it's got to be fun, engaging, and, you know, repetition. I've gone to some schools year after year, and the kids recognize you, and they know what you're going to talk about. So it's kind of nice that they remember from the year before.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You mentioned that contest. Well,
Yes.
that's always a good motivator.
Yes,
How do
definitely.
they become a part of that?
So when we go to the schools, of course, we'll promote it. We have a little brochure that goes home to the parents that talks about the contest, but it's open to any student. So even if we don't go to that student's school, they can go online, they can register, and they can participate in the contest portion. We promote as much as we can in shows like this through the newspapers, and the Dental Association is very useful. The dentists all over Ontario right now are promoted in their own offices. So as much as possible, we try and get the word out.
Boy, parents though, if the parents aren't a big part of this, it's not going to happen. They're setting the standard and getting those good habits started.
Correct.
Have you ever had to sit down with a parent and go, look, you got to change some stuff at home?
Definitely. You're right. It's the parents, especially at that age, the kids don't have the dexterity to brush their teeth properly anyway, so we need the parents involved. They've got to be brushing with the child. They've got to set this example, as you said. With my own girls, I would brush my teeth, my girls would be in the washroom with me, and then we're all brushing our teeth together. You know, so the parent does set the example for the kids and has to do the work for the kids up until a certain age.
What's a good age to let them take over for themselves?
Oh. 25. Probably my kids were probably 9 or 10. I was still brushing their teeth probably, but they still don't do it. As soon as you stop, they don't do it properly. But eventually they figure it out. They'll learn.
Yeah, when they start dating.
Yes, exactly.
Then it becomes super important.
It's important, exactly.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank
Raffy.
you.
Brush-a-mania.ca. It's right there on the giant toothbrush. We can go there and get more information on the contest
Correct.
and more of all that dental health information. April is Dental Health Month,
Correct,
so
yes.
you'll be out and about
Yes.
setting the tone for the kids and their brushing habits, right?
Yes, every April. Thank you.
Thanks so much for being here today.